I feel as though I might be slightly late on this, but no one's talked about it yet on YouTube, so, you know, I'm still gonna make my video. But today I'm gonna be talking about someone who I honestly forgot existed up until about a month ago. Do you remember Jack Jones? 2014 prank extraordinaire Jack Jones?
Hello, buddy.
If you're fortunate enough to not be aware of Jack Jones, Facebook prank extraordinaire, let me give you the rundown. Jack Jones made bad pranks back in the day, and I don't mean bad in a sense of like, I don't know, like Mizzy walking into houses prank. They were relatively like inoffensive for the most part. By bad, I just mean they were thoroughly unentertaining. Let's watch one real quick, just to show you what I mean. I'm finally back messing about with the public. Let's watch this.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jack Jones TV here.
Oh, I love
know
the
it's been a
whimsical
while since
music,
I've been
Jack.
filming, but guess what?
This goes hard. This really keeps up with the whimsical theming of your pranks.
Oh, sorry about that, mate. I fell asleep on you.
But he just got pranked. He thought Jack Jones, Facebook prank extraordinaire, fell asleep on him, but he really didn't. It was just a prank.
Peekaboo.
Again, another legendary prank from the OG prankster Jack Jones. It was just an unsuspecting guy. He did not know he was about to get clowned on. But before he knows it, Jack Jones is right behind him, pranking him, going peekaboo in his ear. Crumbs, someone needs to lock this man up.
Excuse me, love. I was just wondering, is there any chance you want to see my nuts?
Not really.
Why not?
Why are you recording, mate? We're dealing with something.
I was doing the nuts,
I
man.
recognise you straight away.
That was really good, Jack. That was really going up to a woman and going, "Do you want to see my nuts?" You know, these pranks are fake. I'm just gonna say this now. These pranks are 100% fake. Like, he's been caught in the act faking the pranks. These pranks are fake. So I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, why are you doing this, Jack Jones?" Because they're fake. They're set up. Those people did not know what they were in for. They were just innocently waiting to cross the road. They were not aware they were in the presence of OG prankster Jack Jones, who let out a loud noise and pranked them all. God, you made them all look so foolish, Jack. Again, another legendary. Doing this. You get the gist of what his prank videos are like. So why am I making a video about this man? Recently, Jack has been in the news, and I don't mean for his very funny and convincing pranks. Well, kinda. Years ago, he caught British TV presenter, which is a job description pretty much synonymous with nonce at this point. Philip Schofield out for drinks with a young man he had a relationship with and was allegedly grooming since he was quite young. Now, this wasn't some crazy covert operation Jack masterminded. It was basically just accidental. He just saw Philip out and was like, you know, I'm gonna record a video with him in the background. Like, no one knew at this point, like, the whole situation with him. He even got a nice photo with him after. How lovely. So the news and stuff have been using his clip in their stories, and how does Jack respond? By making it about himself, something he's historically done very, very well. So he's tweeted a picture of this tweet from Eamon Holmes talking about Schofield. I was right! Finally, people coming out with the truth. If I wouldn't have done that video, I don't think anyone would have done anything about it. Crazy how the world works. Yes, they would have, Jack. How is this? Like, obviously, the video helped confirm things, but I think in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't, like, the main thing that caught him out, you know? Like, what do you think? None of this would have come out if you weren't on the case. Do we have to call you, like, Scooby-Doo and the gang every time there's a ghoul about? Jack Jones over here is the only man for the job when it comes to nonce hunting. But as I mentioned, Jack has a history of making things about himself. What I'm about to show you is so objectively self-centered, I can't not show it. This tweet is in regards to the Westminster Bridge attack in 2017. RIP to those who lost their lives today. The utmost respect to our public services for dealing with the situation. Hashtag pray for London. A very respectful tweet, you think, until you say he just attached a picture of himself pouting. What? How on earth do you make that about yourself? Oh, and not just that, I had to look through his Instagram for like research for this video or whatever. And I'm covering up half of the image right now because I don't think I can show it on YouTube. It's not like full on nudity or anything, but I just don't think I can show it. So I'm here in place of what's behind me. But if you take a look at what's on his bedside, he just got a picture of himself in a fedora on his bedside. Not even like a picture of him with someone else, just a picture of him in a fedora. And then we got a clip here from Talk TV where some people are talking to Mizzy, the guy who walked into like people's houses. Jack replied with, "Why are they trying to take advantage of this young boy for views? Why not get me on the original prankster that first started this and have been for 10 years? Jack, you did not start pranks. You know why? Because I could defend myself and will expose them all. Who do you think you are, Jack Jones? Expose who? You didn't intentionally expose Schofield. You caught him by accident. What? And there's another one to a tweet about Mizzy or whatever. Similar sort of tweet. Why don't you get me on? I started pranks in the UK. Alright, sure you did, pal. And have been for 10 years. Why are you trying to ruin a young kid's life? He's like 18. And he's doing this on his own accord. Like, Mizzy is doing this on his own accord. So I don't think you can say these people are ruining his life. Oh yeah, because I'll expose the nonsense of pedos about the government news companies. No, you won't. Who do you think you are? Was Jack Jones from 2014 Facebook got an in with the most powerful people in the world and he's going to expose them all because he knows all this information? You just don't. And then Mail Online posted an article about Skyfoot, obviously, and Jack quoted it with, "The truth is finally coming out and you can all thank me later." Oh, thank you, Jack. Thank you for helping so much with the investigation and getting this bad man off our streets. It was all you, Jack. Thank you very much. You thank me later. Stop making it about you penis. And then we got this video. He's got a 1 minute 40 long video. Oh god, this is so peak.
Going on, boys and girls, so Philip Schofield has finally admitted to having a relationship with that Matt kid. All because I caught him on a date.
It wasn't all because you caught him then. It was not all because of that.
1 million followers! Woo! I'm good. And after I did the video, he begged me not to post the video up because he said it could ruin my career. And I said, how could it ruin your career? And he said he didn't want to get into it.
Right, okay, sure he did, Jack. That's why you took a lovely photo with him afterwards. Yeah, of course he did, Jack. Of course he did. You're just fucking making up stuff now.
But we all know the truth now, don't we, Philip? And the truth is, he was grooming this kid from the age of 10 years old, saying he's going to give him this, give him that. But in fact, he was just giving him a bumming.
That's very eloquently put, Jack. Very sensitive to, the victim. God, you're such a lovely guy, Jack Jones.
The funny thing is that I said this years ago. I said what he was doing. I said he was grooming this kid. No one believed me.
Right. What are you on about? I mean, you're not special, Jack. Everyone's heard the rumours for years that Philip Schofield was a bit, dodgy. Everyone heard the rumours. Everyone was, aware of the rumours and everything. You weren't special. You weren't, like, a man on the inside.
And it's all because of that video I'd done.
It's not all because... What? I don't understand how he can think this is all about him. All about the video he made, by accident. It's not all because of that. Obviously, it helped, confirm some things, but it wasn't all about you, Jack.
And he even admitted to being on a date to me at the time.
Oh yeah, of course he did. Of course he did. Of course he went up to Jack Jones, Facebook prank extraordinaire, and went, look, I'm on a date with this guy, and if this comes out, I'll get in trouble. Well, you proceeded to take a nice picture with him afterwards. All right, Jack. All right, sure.
And it just shows why, doesn't it? It's funny how this world works. Because if I wouldn't have done that video, it'd probably still be working at ITV doing the same shit right now. You can thank me now, boys and girls.
Oh, shut up! It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating to me, this. I just looked onto this tweet and a guy called Beavers replied with, "We get it, he's been exposed, but you weren't the one to catch him. Stop trying to take credit for someone's downfall." And then Jack replied with, "Bit salty because I exposed your groomer friend Philip. Says a lot about you. You know what they say about people defending groomers, they probably do it themselves." Mate, what? He just said it's not all about you. What are you calling him this guy on Twitter a groomer because he was like, okay, stop making it all about yourself? He's not defending him. He's just saying you're being a knobhead. And then he proceeds to be like, oh well, you're probably a groomer. You're speaking out against me. I've done such a good thing. How can you say anything bad about me? I've done such a great thing. You have to be a wrong un. What is wrong with you? So now Jack has the taste of a morsel of internet relevancy. He realizes it feels good. He wants to keep banging tweets. Jack wants more. So what does he do? Starts making transphobic tweets. So I'm not going to show the picture he's quote tweeting because I don't know if I can show it. But this is essentially like a side-by-side of a pre-op and post-op trans man. This is so sad to see what human beings are doing to themselves because of a mental illness that needs to be treated. There's only male and female. Women can get pregnant and men can't. If you think different, please seek help ASAP. And someone replies to this tweet with, wow, are you homophobic, Jack? To which Jack Jones responded with one of the greatest replies of all time. That is not homophobia. Homophobia is taking the piss out of someone because of their sexuality. No, it's not, Jack. That's like the answer you get if you ask a 4-year-old what homophobia is. It's not taking the piss out of someone because of their sexuality. It's like, it's much deeper than that. So Joe Biden tweeted out something about someone flying out to meet him and his wife at an event, and Jack Jones replied with, let me guess, they got to be transgender. Oh, too right, Jack. Oh. If you put 10 Jack Joneses in the same room, they probably have the same IQ as one average human. Honestly, if I was a transphobe, this would make me reevaluate my beliefs. Like, do I really want to be on the side that Jack Jones thinks is right? I mean, he probably got marked down on his GCSEs because he spelled his name wrong on the front of the paper. There's also a load of tweets like this, like he loves replying to Joe Biden for some reason. He's just tweeted something about Pride because it is like Pride Month, so, you know, to be expected. It gets worse every time, so just because people have sex with the same gender, that makes it really special and should be on flags everywhere. Let's celebrate people bumming each other. Woohoo. I mean, Jack, it's Pride Month. Also, why? How? I don't understand when people get like that annoyed at like Pride flag. I really don't get when people are this annoyed. Like, stuff like this shows like inclusivity. Like, even something like this, like putting a flag up at the White House, it shows inclusivity, which for years LGBT people like didn't have. So I think stuff like that is important. Then Joe Biden did another tweet about LGBT, and Jack Jones replied with, look at how much they're trying to push the LGBT down people's throats to distract them from how corrupt they are. It's Pride Month. What do you... So Andrew Tate tweeted out something about Schofield, and Jack Jones goes, let's fucking go. The top G is coming for everyone, blah, 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 blah. So I reply with, you're a trailblazer in this case, Jack. Thankful for your video catching. What do you mean he's a trailblazer? He didn't do anything. To which Jack replied with, no problem. Got to expose evil when you see it. Oh, you're so selfless, Jack. You know, everything you're doing at the moment is not for your own benefit. It's for the benefit of the victim. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Like and subscribe if you think Jack Jones is the greatest man to ever live.